So here let's start with the point motivation. So in our previous courses we go through with lots of motivational theories like Freud's theory, Maslow's hierarchy of needs, Harvard's two-factor theory. So I'm not going to go with the details elaboration, but I'm going to focus on how this theory is going to affect our marketing strategy. So as how we can understand the customer's behavior by applying these theories. The first of all, what are the basic statements of these theories? In case of Freud's theory, Freud state that behavior is guided by subconscious conscious motivation. So Freud said that customers are making the purchase, and in most of the case, they are making the purchase that one was not predetermined. Rather than after entering in the store, the impulse purchase is higher than the dedicated purchase. So Freud stated the customer's behavior in this way, where Maslow says that behavior is driven from lowest one to unmet unmet needed. So after satisfying the lower level of needs, we have the tendency to move upward and upward. Whereas Harvard's two factors theories stated that behavior is guided by dissatisfiers and satisfiers. So there are some facts that is going to make us satisfied. There are some facts which are going to make us dissatisfied. So marketers need to point out which factor is considered as a satisfiers and which factors are going to be considered as a dissatisfiers. And based on that, they have to come up with the marketing plan. So move with some examples and details. So as I mentioned earlier that Sigmund Freud is going to address that consumers are making their maximum decision from their unconscious mind, and they're not about that what is going to influence them, but they are going to make some decisions that for which they are not maybe prepared. So in their unconscious mind there are some silent needs, and when they are coming up under the certain communication that is going to reveal with the purchase decision. So most of this time when consumers are moving in the store, they are thinking that they're going to purchase some specific products, but when they're coming back, they are done with some impulse buying. That is, they are going for something and they are purchasing something else. So there is another example that parents who are thinking to purchase their car, where the decision is going to be influenced by their kids, because they are saying, they are talking that they are describing the parents that which car the parents should buy. So sometimes the consumers or customers are taking the decisions or influenced by some other people who are not directly related with the purchase, but they are influencing the purchase behavior. So here the parents are going for purchasing a certain model where they are coming back with something else. So this is actually discussed by Freud. So let's go with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. As we know, Maslow says that first of all we need to fill up the lower level of needs, and then after that we need to move in upper level. So after satisfying the psychological needs, we will move on satisfying the safety needs, then on social needs, then esteem, and then self actualization. So how this is going to applied in marketing? So in marketing, we say that where Maslow is talking about basic needs, so in from marketing we are talking about awareness. So first of all, let the customers know about the product. So it's important. Otherwise, how they could find out you? So let's create the awareness, introduce the product. Let give the basic information about the brand or the product. Where Maslow is talking about safety, marketing is going to talk about membership. So if you feel you are the member of that family, then it is going to motivate you for go with the brand. So it's just like as a family member. So include it as a family member, include it as a member the company is not different than the customers. They are a single entity. Then where we are talking about social needs, in marketing we are talking about engagement. Involve your customers with the brands. That will create more ownership for in customers' mind for the brand. Then in case of esteem needs, here we are talking about invested. Let the customers go more and more with the brand. So let them make the purchase. Let them enjoy the uh, uh, product. Let them involve it with the product from all patterns of personality. And when we are talking about self actualization, marketing is talking about loyalty. So ensure the repeat purchase, long term bonding, long term relationship. So this is how we are addressing the hierarchy needs from marketing point of view. So here is another example that is again from in a different way, that is when you are looking for a nice holiday with your parents, you are trying to book 2 rooms in the resort. So your basic or physiological need is enjoying your holiday with your parents. So in case of safety needs, here you are looking that how you can make a safe transaction for advance payment, what about the security in the resort. So these things are going to make you concerned, that is safety and security. So here you are going to look for the structure of the resort of the business. Then while we are talking about social needs, so you are preferring some indoor games after evening, because after evening in the resort we don't have any work or any pattern of activities. So you are looking for some social activities where you can build a community, where you can communicate with some other people, you can enjoy your time. So that is community building. So is there any scope for building community? Then esteem needs, yes, sometimes we state that as ego needs. So it's a little bit addressing your ego sense or esteem sense. So here you are preferring the spatial source and a spatial dinner arrangement for your parents. So here you are moving for some spatial things which is not common for everyone. So this is how you are trying to differentiate yourself. That is your personal branding. So you are different. You are something, you can go with something different, that is esteem needs. And in case of self actualization, here comparison is not with others, rather than the comparison is with yourself. So you want to select a resort which is quite expensive and which is consumed by the people of exclusive class. So here you want to go beyond your past experience, you want to go beyond your present condition, so you want to achieve something more. Here the parameter is you, not comparison with others. So in that case you can optimize your needs, that is self actualization needs. In case of Herbert's two-factor theory, so what Herbert said that there's two pattern of motivation, sorry, two pattern of facts or factors. One is motivational factors, another one is hygiene factors. Hygiene factors considered as the basic factors, whereas motivational factors are considered as secondary factors. So hygiene factors are the factors that must be present in the consumer's product or service. Otherwise, if it is absent, then customers are going to be dissatisfied. But if it is present, then it is not going to make any extra status. So customers is in neutral position. Whereas in case of motivational factors, it's give you an extra motivation to move for the purchase or move with the decision. So if the factors are present, then you are going to be highly satisfied. But if that one is absent, then you are in a neutral condition. It is not going to make any dissatisfaction. You are in a neutral condition. So let's explain these things with an example. Consider that you want to purchase a cell phone. So think about why we are going to purchase a cell phone. There are so many features we are going to consider. Just consider one feature, that is camera. So if you want to purchase, if you get a camera with only you are going to you got the cell phone where there is only back camera, and the resolution is 2 megapixel. Whether it is going to make you satisfied? According to the present context, it's not going to make you satisfied. So you are looking for some better feature, not this one. So if you get this pattern of product, you are going to be highly dissatisfied. And think about if it is better, that is yes, a camera with the back and cell phone with a back and front camera with some better resolution. Yes, it's obvious, it should be there. Our perception is it should be there, it's obvious. So this is not going to make any very much satisfactory condition for the customers. Okay, so that one is presence of hygiene factor. So you are in a neutral condition if it is here. What about if you found that within your budget there is a cell phone which has the pop-up camera both for back and front? Then that is going to motivate you. So you will be very happy. But if it is not here, then it is not going to make you dissatisfied. So hygiene factor if is absent, you are going to be dissatisfied. But in case of motivational factor, if it is absent, then it is not going to make any dissatisfaction in you. Whereas the presence of hygiene factor is not going to make any difference. That is, you are not going to be satisfied if it is present. You are in a neutral condition. Whereas the presence of motivational factor is going to motivate you highly. So you will be very much satisfied.